Robinhood has done it again, coming out with a product that is designed to completely transform an area that we all care very deeply about, this time being credit cards. I'm going to give you everything you need to know to prepare for the launch of the Robinhood Gold credit card. This video will specifically focus on everything that's out there right now and help you decide if this card deserves a spot or potentially the only spot in your wallet. I want to focus on a few very specific things in this video with the release of this card. We'll start by introducing what Robinhood can do for you in general, and specifically the Robinhood Gold card and how that fits into your own life. Then we'll talk through the essentials, how to get the card, what the annual fee looks like, redeeming the rewards that you can earn on the card, and show you really specific numbers that not a lot of other people talk about exactly how much you can expect this card to make you so you can decide if it's worth it for yourself. Finally, I'll put all of that together and really give my honest thoughts about who this card is going to work really well for and maybe who the card is not specifically intended for. So let's talk big picture about what Robinhood is and what its role in the whole financial credit card game is really going to be. The bottom line is that Robinhood has prided themselves on breaking the status quo in finances and are now rethinking the next big financial product, which is the credit card. Now, Robinhood hasn't been perfect, but they've really done some incredible things in this space to challenge the big players in the game, and I think the Robinhood Gold card is going to be no different than what they've done in the past. At the very worst, it's a complete curveball to the big guys, and at the best, it may be a product that actually is the #1 choice out there for some specific people watching this video today. So let's talk about the Robinhood Gold card. On March 27th, Robinhood shocked everybody by announcing they were dropping their first credit card. They didn't just drop any credit card, they dropped the Gold card, which is certainly a direct shot at another big player in the credit card space, if you know what I mean. By taking this shot, they came in with a boom, promising a 3% cashback rate on every single purchase that you can buy, which is frankly unheard of in this space. In fact, most experts thought that this 3% level of cashback wouldn't be possible because of the amount of fees that Robinhood could earn versus what they would have to pay out. Regardless, they've done it and are rolling out a no limits 3% credit card into the market. Not only does the card get at least 3% back on everything, it also gets 5% back on purchases made inside of a Robinhood travel portal, which is really big news in and of itself. It has no annual fee, which actually deserves an asterisk. We'll talk about that in a second. No foreign transaction fee, and comes with a long list of other benefits and basic protections that good credit cards should have. On top of this, the physical card itself is going to make a statement in your wallet, being a stainless steel card weighing approximately 17 grams. So if you're interested, how can you get your hands on this card? At the time you're watching this video, there's likely nothing you can do to actually get accepted after applying for the card today. The best thing that you can do is go down in the description of this video and sign up for the Robinhood Gold card waitlist, where then you'll be given an opportunity to be one of the first people to get your hands on this card. Using my link down below actually qualifies me for a chance to test this card out in a solid gold version of it, which would be really cool and just something I would nerd out on in the channel as we make more videos about this topic. But regardless, you can't actually get your hands on the card yet. We're still in the pre-launch phase of the product rollout. Before we talk the portal, earnings, and how much you can expect to make on this card, all the fun stuff, let's address the annual fee head on. Robinhood will market this card as a $0 annual fee card, which is really kind of ridiculous because to get this card, you have to be a Robinhood Gold member, which costs $5 a month or a reduced rate of $50 for the whole year. However, Robinhood Gold doesn't just provide access to this credit card. It's actually a fantastic membership program that provides other features such as a 5% plus interest rate on any cash in your Robinhood account, access to margin, different trading and investment features that the platform originally was very focused on. If you're interested in seeing a lot more information about what Robinhood Gold has to offer, click the link above me where I go into a lot more about that program and whether it on its own before this credit card came into play is really worth it. Now let's talk earnings. What can you do with the points or cashback you get on the Robinhood Gold Card, and how does that all work? Well, Robinhood gave us 4 very valuable points in their release in fine print about what they are planning upon launch of the Gold Card. The first thing, of course, is you're going to be able to get cash for your points. You'll earn 3 points per dollar spent, which, when those points are converted to cash, are worth 3% back. So the first thing you'll be able to do is convert your points into cash back at a rate of at least 3% on every purchase. The next thing you're going to be able to do is redeem those points for travel and travel purchases. Robinhood hasn't gone into specific details, but they are launching a travel portal, which a standard travel portal includes flight bookings, hotel stays, and rental car options as another method to spend your points on. You can also shop with points, let's assume from big retailers, and also purchase gift cards from the portal. The incredible news about this is if you read the fine print, the conversion rate for your Robinhood credit card points is going to be at a fair value of 1 cent per point, which is already an upgrade compared to some other big names in the credit card space which don't give you 1 cent per point that you earn for their credit card spending. I find that a lot of times people just want to know how much they can make. That's where the cashback calculator comes in, and this is something I love to look at when looking at a new credit card and seeing how it actually stacks up. So the good news is that the Bureau of Labor Statistics does a ton of research, and they look at how much the typical person spends in America in any given category of purchasing. So we can see how much you or me, just an average person out there, could expect to earn on a credit card. Let's run the Robinhood Gold Card through the numbers and compare it to the other most popular credit cards that are going to be a major consideration for most people looking at this card. The Bureau of Labor Statistics estimates that one person on average in America spends $33,190. When you look at spending for the Robinhood Gold Card on a typical person, after you take the $50 annual fee that Robinhood Gold charges, you're going to earn $968.92. Let's see if 2 other cards can beat that number. Let's look at the Wells Fargo Active Cash, which is a 2% flat cash back card with a $200 cash sign-up bonus. That card is going to earn you $664. When you add the sign-up bonus of $200, and keep in mind no annual fee, you come out with a year 1 earnings of $864, which still doesn't match up to the Robinhood Gold Card. What about the Chase Freedom Unlimited? This is one of Chase's most popular credit cards overall. It's got no annual fee. You earn 1.5% unlimited cash back on everything, plus 3% boost on drugstores, 3% on dining, and 5% on travel. Your earnings on the Chase Freedom Unlimited are going to be $625.96 in the first year. Plus, you do get a $200 sign-up bonus with this card, bringing your total earnings to $825.96. Again, lower than the Robinhood Gold Card. These real numbers bring us to a huge conclusion about what this card can actually do. So let's look at it. Who is this card for? And what's the bottom line about how we should be feeling about the launch of this card? So the bottom line on this card is that 3% on everything is simply powerful. It's going to out-earn pretty much every other card on the market. And while haters and detractors are going to say the $50 annual fee has to be considered, even showing you the numbers with this card, it actually is still going to work out for most people if it's their primary credit card that they're spending on. Plus, the $50 actually gets you a lot of tools and features to help grow the cashback earnings you're getting, and it leads people towards the start of their investing journey, which investing is what Robinhood is really known for, regardless of what other features they roll out continuing on into the future. While there are a few potential negatives, such as no sign-up bonus offered, the card losing some of its value if you pay for that annual fee but don't use it enough to earn more money for yourself in cash back, and just the uncertainty of what that travel portal looks like and the customer service level that Robinhood is going to be able to provide with this credit card, On the surface, it looks like an extremely strong card that I have my eye on looking towards that launch date. If you fit into one of these 3 categories of people, I highly encourage you to consider joining the waitlist to get your hands on this credit card when it drops. The first category is someone looking for a credit card that connects seamlessly with investing. You're interested in optimizing your spending in your credit card and the rewards you can earn there. Check for Robinhood Gold, and then turning that money and going back to invest all in the same platform. Person number 2 is the person who is interested in just getting the best cashback setup and doesn't want to mess with travel rewards and different travel redemption strategies. This card, hands down, looks like the best cashback credit card in the game, and at this point, I don't think anything out there can touch it. That's how confident I am based on what Robinhood is giving us today about the release of this card. Finally, person number 3, if you're interested in optimizing your credit card rewards in general without holding 3, 4, or 5 cards, just get the Robinhood Gold card and call it a day, because it's likely going to take 3, 4, or 5 credit cards with all different point strategies and different bonus categories to actually come out on top and beat what the Robinhood Gold card is offering. So you guys can obviously tell I'm super excited about the potential in this card. Let me know what you're thinking down below in the comments and if you're going to put yourself on the waitlist. Thanks for watching again, and we'll see you in the next video.